Vimana Shastra. Research benefits, vision, comparison conclusion. Vimana Shastra, benefits. The aircraft take off and land by using the air force vertically onto the ground. In the types of planes which are VTOL, some use wings with tilt rotors and others like helicopter use powered rotors. One of the Vimana mentioned in Vimana Shastra, Rukma Vimana used powered rotors with vertically long ducts as well as wing-like structures with tilt rotors at the circumference of its ground floor, which was also used for sideways movement. 50% of the fuel can be reduced, by using herbs and other eco-friendly things which increases efficiency. Also, no fuel is needed if new engines are made as per Vedic texts. Funds, team, library access, and laboratories are necessary for the complete works in the project, from Sanskrit translation to manufacturing. This results in drastic change, increasing country's economic value and technology advancement. India can create a page in history with this advanced technology. Modern space planes take a lot of fuel to lift their high-weight bodies off the ground, also the engines and the propulsion systems are heavy. But ancient space planes or Vimanas were lightweight material because of using herbs. They had vortex generators which lift off the ground easily and electromagnetic anti-gravity generators which cancel the gravity force of the Earth. Herbs and lightweight of material. There are some herbs which reduce the weight of material, making it easy to use for space planes. Such herbs were specially mixed with the particular procedure mentioned in Vedic texts with the metals used to build spacecraft. Ancient civilization had high knowledge on material sciences, using herbs in manufacturing. Some of similar examples we see in the ancient temples where they used Ayurvedic architecture. Surangtila temple is earthquake-proof because of the special glue-like substance, an Ayurvedic paste. Reinvented devices from Vimana Shastra. Observation of Vimana no fuel. There are reinvented devices from Vimana Shastra such as Dvantaparmapaka Yantra, a spectrometer, Vakraprasarana Yantra, device used to make Vimana achieve snake-like movement, Chumbak money, and many materials. Apart from that, Nikola Tesla, who learned Sanskrit with the help of Swami Vivekananda, had made drawings and took patents on some inventions based on Vimanas mentioned in Vedic texts. Aerial transportation vehicle, motors, generators, dynamos, Tesla coil, etc. Hitler, who was also interested in ancient technology, referred to Sanskrit texts for World War. Some of main important things are the Daglock, anti-gravity device which is said to be reason for time travel, teleportation. He also used many dangerous harmful chemicals from Vedic texts, to attack in the war. When there are so many mentioned inventions based upon Vimana Shastra, then it obviously proves that the text is high advanced technology documented in the form of Sanskrit shlokas. A detailed observation is done on the description of Vimanas, and there is no fuel mentioned in its flying procedures. This clearly states that the ancient ancestors have found an advanced technique to fly without using fuel. Vimana lifting forces were not only considered physical forces like lift, drag, weight, thrust, but also they had advanced knowledge to generate easy lift by reducing weight of material, using magnetism and electricity forces around Vimana, etc. For space travel, gravity waves were also considered, which is described in detail in Surya Siddhanta. Modern space planes take a lot of fuel to lift their high-weight bodies off the ground, also the engines and the propulsion systems are heavy. But ancient space planes or Vimanas were lightweight material because of using herbs. They had vortex generators which lift off the ground easily and electromagnetic anti-gravity generators which cancel the gravity force of the Earth. Translation of the shlokas can be done into various forms because each word have many meanings and composition of shlokas have been made such way. Coded with lots of information. Therefore called as divine language. There is example of a device reinvented from the Sanskrit shloka, where one of the translation described about God, whereas the technical translation describes how to manufacture a motor. Mr. Satish Chandra, who invented it, has observed that it is more efficient than modern existing one. his prototype of a static alternator built exactly as per instructions of the first sloka of the Purusha Sukta gave further inspiration for further scientific research into the links between the Vedic and modern science. Vision. All ancient Indian science and technology are green and environment-friendly technology, which not have pollution etc. The advanced 500 principles of space flight we should rediscover and reinvent how to use it in current world. Idea from ancient scriptures in field of aerodynamics, materials, structures, propulsion, can be studied in detail with help of professional qualified scientists and engineers. Prototype on Rukma Vimana can be realized, advanced vertical takeoff and landing technology can be studied. We can discover innovative technology by interpreting ancient scriptures in form of Sanskrit shlokas into terms of modern science and technology. Aerospace science and technology. Comparison, ancient vs modern. Launch vehicle composites by using herbs mentioned in ancient scriptures and by following the ancient manufacturing procedures, spacecraft materials can be manufactured. This will tend to improve strength and reduce the weight of the new composite material. Food for space travel. The ancient Indian ancestors' book Ashanakalpa or Principles of Diet describes the diet of astronauts for survival in space. By referring to these, our astronauts can survive much better in space. Energy, solar energy with solar panels. Energy extraction, considering all frequencies, bands from sun's energy, ancient device sun crystal converts it into electricity. As mentioned in ancient scriptures, there are several locus/regions in space, space locations having energy fields, whose energy used to space vehicles by the energy extracting devices from Vimana Shastra. By investigating these devices and regions of energies useful for space vehicles, we can make space travel much easier and efficient. Conclusion. Ancient aerial wars destroyed civilization and their own advanced space vehicles. Space science and technology need to be advanced but with peace dharma, wisdom. Eco-friendly fuels, herbal propellants in Vedic texts need to be focused. Stronger material needed to avoid increase of space debris. Ancient advanced space vehicles can still be worked on in modern civilization by finding or replacing non-existing things. For advancement of modern space science and technology, Vedic texts need to be referred. Absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Thank you.